Tactical Psychology, a field manual for understanding human behavior. Welcome to Tactical Psychology. This isn't therapy. This is a survival guide for navigating the complex landscape of human behavior, identity, and awareness in the modern world. At its core, Tactical Psychology focuses on four key concepts: identity, knowing who you are at your foundation; situational awareness, reading the environment and people around you; cues, recognizing the signals that reveal truth beneath the surface; and self-understanding, the ability to regulate between what you want to believe and what actually is. These aren't abstract concepts. They're practical tools for survival in a world where perception and reality often clash. The foundation of this approach is radical transparency. To understand others, we must first understand ourselves completely. This means creating an honest profile of who we are, our background, our experiences, our strengths, and yes, our diagnoses and challenges. Only through this verified self-knowledge can we accurately assess the world around us. In today's digital age, we face a constant battle between fantasy and reality. The internet amplifies distorted personas and carefully curated identities. Psychology serves as the regulation tool, the filter that helps us cut through the noise to find real-time truth. It's the bridge between what people project online and who they actually are. Let me share a case study. The anomaly in the desert. A guest arrives at a rental property in extreme heat. The timeline seems normal at first. Check-in happens. But there's foreshadowing in the host's actions, subtle cues that something isn't right. The deception unfolds like this. The guest claims payment was made through a third-party platform. The host confronts this claim. The truth emerges. No payment was ever made. The guest fabricated the entire transaction, hoping the confusion of online booking systems would provide cover. But here's where fantasy breaks reality. Despite being caught in the lie, the guest stays the full 48 hours. They rearrange furniture, making themselves at home. Then they leave a review titled "Waiting at the Gate," casting themselves as the victim. This is the psychological takeaway. When someone's fantasy narrative is challenged by reality, they often double down, constructing an elaborate victim story. The observer who sees through this maintains detachment, recognizing the pattern for what it is. Cultural shifts create their own psychological challenges. Consider the mid-1980s transformation in language skills. Junior high students had strong academic English. By high school, those same students showed declining proficiency. The rise of hip-hop culture and street slang created a linguistic divide that many struggled to navigate. This leads us to the corporate disconnect. There's street expectation, casual communication, slang, relaxed appearance norms. Then there's corporate reality, formal language, professional dress codes, structured communication. The gap between these worlds reveals a failure in code switching, the inability to adapt one's presentation to different contexts. This isn't about judgment. It's about recognizing that survival in different environments requires different tools. We need to reframe how we think about mental health. The stigma suggests that mental health challenges mean something is fundamentally broken. The reality is different. Mental health is about understanding how our brains work, recognizing patterns, and developing strategies. It's no different from understanding any other aspect of our physical health. The philosophy moving forward is peer-to-peer interaction focused on life skills. 4 guiding rules: observe without judgment, share knowledge freely, recognize that everyone is navigating their own challenges, and understand that growth comes from honest exchange. The goal is simple: equip each other with practical tools for navigating reality. In closing, I want you to develop your psychological insight. Observe critically. Look beyond the surface. Understand that every interaction, every behavior, every choice reveals something about the person making it. Train yourself to see these patterns. This is your scope, your viewfinder into human nature. Use it wisely. Thank you.